Oh my god. That had. Wait. Pause. This is so stupid. Well. Oh gosh. Oh. Sorry, wait. That's so stupid. Oh my god. I am so sorry. You have to give me a sec. I actually don't know. Wait. I don't know what happened outside. Apologies. I think the Wi-Fi just went like for a moment. Oh. Oh my god. Wait. Let me fix stuff. Let me just put it at here first. Let me quickly fix stuff. I was wondering. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. I guess we got. Okay, I apologize for like the DC. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. I fucking I excuse me. I alt tabbed back and then I realized like oh my god. I have so much birthday greetings. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just making sure like everything is back in order. Like I decided not to pull up the fucking the whole intro screen and shit, so we could just so I don't lose my train of thought. But I guess we gotta wait for everyone to come back first, because that's unfortunate, you know. But hey, ooh, excuse me. Yes, I apologize. We can just wait for everyone to come back first. Shit was so horrible. Uh, it it wasn't my dog this time. Surprisingly, I checked outside, and my dogs are asleep, so it couldn't be him. But I think it was just like the Wi-Fi issue. But yes, Jaya back, Jaya alive with Yagi. So many apologies, many apologies, everyone. It happened to just be a Wi-Fi issue because I was surprised too. Like it affected, like I think it was a surge. I think it affected everything. It affected my phone too, which scared the shit out of me. But we're all good, all good. Is this? Thank you so much. Uh, anyway, good thing I didn't lose my train of thought from before I. But anyway, I was talking about I was gonna talk about the human Yagi here. So I'm gonna actually show you guys some stuff because it's my birthday. I get to talk about myself. So let me find some really cool shit real quick. If I can find said really cool shit. Uh. Okay, yeah, here. Okay. Yeah, fire. All right. So, what's this? Uh, yeah, this for the people who weren't here earlier. This is my birthday gift to myself this year. I gave Yagi like a toothy themed, dress because, you know, literal carnivore. I wanted to emphasize that she's, yeah, we get it. She eats people. I get it. But like, uh, just in case, like, okay, for the funsies, we do this. So Yagi, yeah, like human Yagi, I guess. I will like sketch her out real quick. My ass. So she has the little goat horns, the Yagi's goat ears, black sclera like Yagi, goat eyes like Yagi. Uh, we're doing this like super duper fast. Is she safe to hug? Yeah, sure. She hug you as long as she doesn't consider you dinner. I hope. Okay, and then her dress again has like the teeth, really pretty teeth, and she has gloves. You know what? I'm gonna remove her tail, but like, I think the horns and ears are enough because like, her tail is like color white and it doesn't really match like this black, and she has like skin color. So let's just pretend she. But yeah, here's like what human Yagi would look like, I guess. I would put her in like the cowboy costume too, but let's just keep it like, I guess this is the default one, and then she has the microphone thing. Yeah, microphone, lazy. Okay, now here she is, all her cutie glory, but obviously the fucking artist gotta look as bad as a bitch as her mascot. So therefore, I'm gonna show like this really cool picture that my sister took of me, like months ago. But this is me. It's a artist and mascot. That is me. That is me. Like that my sister took a photo of because she wanted we were doing like a photo shoot on the rooftop very late at night. And this is one of the photos of that. As you can see, we have the same fucking hairstyle. What's this? What? Oh yeah, here I got. Oh shit! I can show you guys the Chainsaw Man, Joker. This is the thing. I was talking. See the ripcord. This is the one. This is the one I was telling you guys about. That's the one. This is That's a Chainsaw Man Joker that I really really like. That I wear a lot. Yeah, that is me. Wait, can I find a better like other image that I have of myself? Where? Oh yeah, I guess. I mean, this is the most recent image I have of myself. This was after. I'm. It's still in fucking Mall of Asia because this was me after a mosh pit. I went to a concert. I was in a mosh pit. It was so fucking hype. It was so fucking hype. I was having the time of my life. Fucking crying in the crowd. Ah! Oh my god. You can even see like I'm like dressed for the concert. You can see like more you can't see. Yeah. But this is a leather harness. I'm wearing a leather harness. There's like roses on this bitch. Like, wait, I will draw the rest of it. But wait, why am I using my mouse? What the fuck? What was that? I mean my tablet. I'm drawing with my mouse. But here, like, what's this? It's like this harness that went to my waist, like so, like was wrapped around my waist, torso. Yeah, like there's a belt here, and these are roses, and I was like sexy as shit at the concert. Very proud. It was a oh my god. I was given tickets to it's called the playback concert, and it was like three different, like two bands and an artist. So there's like Secondhand Serenade, the Click Five, and Boys Like Girls. Oh my god, Boys Like Girls! Ah! Oh, I was having so much fun, like rocking out in the mosh pit. Dude, the fucking guitarists, the Boys Like Girls are so sexy. What the fuck? Like one of them with like leather jacket, high like the heels. I was so close to the fucking stage. I was gonna cry if I wasn't like jamming so hard. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wait, I don't. Oh my god. Yeah, like, dude, do I not have any fucking? Yeah, most of, uh, I guess like I don't take like the only proper pictures I have, like if I ever go out, is just like stupid like phone photos like this one. I was in a soccer field, like this one. Yeah, you could definitely, like, if yeah, it's my front camera, so it's flipped. Like my hair, like the blonde part is here, but because this is like my back camera, it's like flipped. And you can see that again, the Denji, the Chainsaw Man Joker, like the Chainsaw Man Joker. I love so much. Yeah, you could see like if you add horns, the goat horns and the goat ears. It's this. Yeah, this is me. That is I. And my hair is really long, like really, really long. I look like a pretty princess when I sleep. Thank you. Yeah, I have truly bad bitch energy. I don't sound like it though. I sound like a Oh yeah. I completely forgot. Yeah, so yeah, okay, I can talk about that too. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Julia. So yeah, so Siva Gunner released a new thing, that I voiced in. So what's this? If you want to hear my voice as a joke explainer in their latest video, is there? It's me talking as joke explainer once again. Also, happy birthday to Joke Explainer. Coincidentally, the character I voiced for so fucking long has the same birthday as me. So, yeah. Me and I guess I'm fucking born to play Joke Explainer. Because whenever like in the Siva Gunner server, whenever like they talk about Joke Explainer, they call her like JE, right? JE. And then there's this one video that was about like the Joke Explainer archive that obviously I fucking voiced in, duh. And when they were abbreviating the thing, Joke Explainer Archive, and I was like, hey, that's me. That's me. I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, it's such a fucking silly thing. When I was reading through the script, yeah, like that is I am. So fucking what's this? I've been voicing Joke Explainer since I was 17, and now I am 24, and I am still voicing Joke Explainer to this day, doing all the silly stuff for Siva. I love Siva, so if anyone from Siva's actually like here and listening, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I love being in VC with everyone. Y'all are silly as shit. Yeah. Like uh I don't remember how I started like getting to voice Joke Explainer. Like, oh my gosh, like it's long. Like I just know like some of my friends they're talking to me about it, and I forgot who was the one who said like uh, a joke explainer would sound like Omochao from Sonic, and because I was like, I'm like talkative as shit, so when they like heard me, like we did like a fun test take, and I was like, oh wow, and then we put like the robot filter, like oh wow, so and it just happened from there, and now I'm joke explainer, and I just kind of just speak in the usual like yappy voice, cause like uh with friends, I have like different tones when fucking talking to people. So like with friends and stuff, and when I'm just trying to explain like it's this, and then like in person when I'm like with like other family members that are like not my close family members and shit, I have to go like a bit lower and just talk a bit more relaxed. So I sound like a lady, especially because I'm the eldest sister. So, oh, thank you for stopping by, Ravioli. Thank you so much. But yeah, like, uh, I kind of like just swap between the tones. Like, so sometimes I like to talk here if I'm feeling lazy or blah blah etc. But like if I'm talking like really 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 fast, and then I don't even realize that I'm kind of going back up here, and I don't realize it, and it's just kind of thing, and it ebb and flows and shit like that, and then I forget. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm weird like that. Sorry, guys. My God. Like, like aside from art, what else? Uh, what else can I fucking talk about just for like the fun, for like the fun stuff? I yeah. You know what? Okay, we. Excuse me. You know what? Let's just sauna. And why not? Why not? Like for let's fucking draw this bad bitch. She's been in the dark for like two fucking years. We might as well finally render out as hypno ho. My God, we draw a bad bitch. We do another bad bitch. I love bad bitches. I'll just like uh, render out my husband Grimjow later, because like I showed her your Instagram. Yeah, I might as well draw her. So okay, Sono is very very sexy, sassy, hypno with hips and a crazy hip. Fuck, sorry, I'm having too much fun. What? you know, Ever since I posted the fucking Leafeon one, I woke up and checked like the other art servers, and everyone was just sending like fucking GIFs of explosions. I was like, why? And it was like, Awuga. I was like, what? I was like, oh! Like, I fucking had to put two and two together because I just woke up. I was like, oh, fuck! Hell yeah. That's crazy. I love drawing. I love drawing sexy characters! A whole ass woman enjoying life. Okay, I don't know if I just want to re-render this because the pose is already good. Like, but you know what? I'll see. If I don't like what I sketch, then I will just reuse that. Yes, I'm pretty sure you can on the Siva Gunner server. Yes, you can. Okay, I'm gonna do this like very loosely again, cause I don't know if I'll be able to get that same vibe as the original sketch. Well, we'll see. You know, we're experimenting. I haven't drawn this bitch in a bit. Need the big fucking glasses. I don't remember why I didn't like render her out. Like, was I gatekeeping her or did I forget? I think I will just go with the fact that I forgot her, like usual, cause I'm a dumbass. So, um, not like in a self-depreciating way type shit. I mean, like I genuinely am. This it's just silly like that. It's just stupid like that. I just realized how like large I was sketching her out to be. Jesus. Pause. Wait. Doot. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, wait. Shit. Okay, no, that will work. Okay, sorry. I was just looking for like a photo of like an actual hypno just to make sure I'm doing the ears right. Cause even with the sketch, I just like to double triple check. Okay, usually when I sketch, right? When I start sketching, just like uh rough like this, especially if you're not sure how you want to start with things, I recommend sketching as light as possible. Like you use very light opacity first if you're gonna start sketching. Unless you're those type of artists who want to sketch with like the full opacity and then you just put down the opacity of the layer after. But the reason why I like rough sketching with very low opacity is so not really like uh stuff about values, but I can like slowly mold shapes with it. So like when I start liking it more, I push, I tend to like push it, and then that's where like I start darkening stuff like that. If that might make sense. If my shrambles are making sense. Okay, so far, you can't tell the difference, but I'm liking this expression a bit more. It has like this kind of like sassiness, kind of like playfulness. Oh, whoa. Okay, I don't need to worry about the neck collarbone. Sorry, collarbone too much because it's gonna be covered up by the fur anyway. Okay, I really do already like how I did the body over here, because she's a hypno and we need to emphasize those hips, because she's not just using the coin for for hypnosis. It's a hip no for a reason. Okay, I kind of do want to just mimic the original pose because, you know, it's very... It kind of already does what the default hypno pose is. Like, he he keeps like that kitty paw thing. Uh... what am I working on? We are doing an official render of the hypno girl I have never fucking rendered. So yeah, this is the sketch from 2023 that I never posted or rendered that I shared a bit earlier, and since a couple of people really liked her, I might as well like render her for real for my birthday. I draw a bad bitch for my birthday. This is the food that I'm serving everyone for my birthday. We just share her, I guess. I legit went wide-eyed. Okay. Okay, Jolene. I get it. I get it. God damn. Yeah, I'm gonna move her a bit. I'm thinking of giving her like a secondary pose here, maybe, because you know this pose is kind of like shrimple. Probably an outfit. Who knows? I'll think about it. We'll think as we go. 'Cause we're just doing this for fun. Um, this is not at all meant to be too serious. But hey, you know, I'm releasing another Pokemon girly. I like. Maybe she like keep a pinky up. Maybe no. I'll think about it. Anyway, coin, hypno coin. I need to look at the reference again. It is shrimply a coin. Okay, cool. And then her other hand is doing that kitty paw thing that hypno does. We're just gonna make this really rough. Oh my god, who speed messaged me on Discord? Oh, it's my boyfriend. Just being super supportive and cute, the usual. Okay, so here's the general sketch. As you can see, like when I sketch stuff that I don't need to like think about, like the stuff I usually like think about the most when it comes to doing the actual lines, because a sketch, okay, you usually if I leave the sketch that means like I'm leaving that as a suggestion. Okay, so if I don't like it during the line art, I will just like line over it and then I think about something else, like shit like that. So you remember, sketches are not hard rules. Sketches are suggestions. Suggestions, you know. That's why it's always like it's a draft because it's not final. So you're always free to change that. So you don't always have to follow your sketches. So every time I'm like doing a sketch and then I line it differently and my friends are like, "But what about the sketch?" It's a suggestion. It's a suggestion. Wow. Okay, now time for the fur on her boobs. Pause, wait, I need to look at Hypno again. Oh shit. Huh. He doesn't have a neck. I see. But she has a neck. Okay. We got, okay, I can do that. Sick. And then we can keep fur over here. Yes. And then it will go all the way down to her back. Like there. Yeah, she's so pretty. Okay. I need to look at this hypno. Yes, you can hug Sono. Her name is Sono. Sono. Me staring at her as if she hypnotized me when she hasn't even touched the coin. Jolene! Fucking the number one freak in my chat. Aside from me. But still, me and you hold hands together. Freaks. Freakage. Okay, so here's the first pose, and we can now like remove the reference like a fucking sticker. Uh, I guess we can like think about what I wanna put here in the background for fun. Hmm. I just realized like the some proportions over here just a little bit, and then let's minimize this a bit. Cute. See, it's hard to like think of what's this. It's hard to think about what's this. What outfit I want to put on her, cause it ruins like the fur the fur over her tits if I give her a shirt. Then it also wouldn't make sense if I gave her like shorts, cause it won't match the top. I guess she's walking around like that, guy. Sorry, she's weird like that. I don't I don't know if I'm like in the public Siva server, but again, Discord is mostly just for like business and stuff. Okay, let me. I think this one should be a bit close, perhaps. I don't know if I want to do full body. I'm kind of like lazy. Uh. Oh. Okay. Wait. I thought of something. Just something like really simple. I think that we can like do to fill the space here because I don't want her to be like in the void or some shit. Just some like silly character showcase. Oh, this bitch doesn't have a mouth. Right. Right. Forgot. Sorry. How did I come up with the joke explainer voice? I did mention it earlier. Again, it just happened between like friends when we were talking about the character. Like people from Siva Gunner. I didn't know what Siva Gunner was at the time. They were just telling me about it. They were talking about it. And then what's this? They just asked me, what's this? Because I was doing voice work at the time already. Reminder, I was fucking like 16. I was like a wee baby in my like with my USB microphone and shit. I don't have like the mic I have right now, like cool dynamic microphone. But back then, yeah, no, I saw the screenshot of when like the coin broke. Yeah, no, Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was before you sent me. Yeah, no, I saw the screenshot, but then I think it kind of like gives her a cuter expression if I didn't draw the mouth. But anyway, what's this? Uh, way back when I still had like my old ass like USB mic back when I was like 16, and my friends who were talking about like joke explainer, and they said, "What's this? Do you think you can do a Oma Chow impression?" It's like Oma Chow, like from Sonic, and then it's like, yeah, from Sonic, and so I did because I fucking talked a lot in VC, so that's what I did, and eventually from there they were like, okay, joke explainer. I was like, okay, sick, and ever since there it is. That's how that happened. Like that's my faintest memory. I forgot who brought me in, but that's doobie doobie, doobie doobie that. Okay, this one I'm thinking of just like a large portrait of her here, maybe. Very very cute. Oh, I can make her like hold her glasses, I think. Oh wait, but it would obscure the bangs. Wait. Or or maybe I'll just put her hand here. All fancy and stuff. Yeah. Sick. Do I have any birthday plans? Well, my boyfriend, so friends are coming over later, and I'm going to make them watch Soul Eater. Because my boyfriend doesn't like Black Star, and he hasn't fucking finished Soul Eater, and I fucking love Soul Eater. I love that the kid. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the greeting. Jolene, if you watch Soul Eater, I already know that you're gonna love the witches. I already know. Like, I have a feeling. Like, I don't know if Zimli has seen Soul Eater, but I also know who Zimli's gonna like. I'm gonna bet right now. If you guys ever watch Soul Eater, like that's one of like my childhood fucking animes. If you guys ever watch Soul Eater, I know, I know, I feel like I know which people, which characters. Yeah, Soul Eater's great. I love Soul Eater. You can enjoy either like the manga or the anime. It's just like both different execute. It's differently executed in the anime, but both are pretty enjoyable. You just need to be like a bit open minded because it has like writing that was more like dated to the time it was, made for, etc. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to give her an outfit here. Oh my god! I figure I know what outfit. I know. We give her. My god. Keyhole. Yeah, perfect. Good enough. Okay, here's our draft. Wait. Do I want it like this? Oh my god, even better. Okay. Okay. Wow. I knew it. Artist instinct. Flip the canvas. Okay, so here's our draft. I'll just put that a bit lower. Here's our draft. Here's our draft of Sono 2025. She's coming alive in 2025. And let's speedline this bitch. Okay, so since Sono is like quite simple, I don't know if I want to take like the line art process seriously. Do I want to do that? Hang on, let me decide for a bit. What's Sono's personality like? She's sassy. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I think. Ooh, do I wanna do hard carving? Oh fuck yeah, I do. Yeah, she's sassy for a psychic type, you know. For a girl who doesn't have a mouth, she's quite mouthy. I like to think that she has a bunch of like snappy fucking comebacks. Miss Know It All. Excuse me. What's my favorite movie of last year? Um, I don't know. I don't know if I watched enough movies last year. Or maybe I just forgot. Or maybe I just can't like name it at the top of my head. I have to like dig deep. Dig deep. Wow. yeah, I think yeah, I think she'd have like these perhaps. I'll think about it. Wow. Hmm. One sec. And thinking about this more. Hmm. She has like just the pitch black eyes. Do I want to keep it like this though? Wait. Okay, I'll make another layer. Yeah, it's not. I'm not getting like the vibe yet. Oh no! Why is your cat attacking you? Tell him to stop! Stop right there! Oh, Ming Ming moment. Okay, yeah, this is starting to feel a bit sassy. The previous set I didn't felt too like cheerful. This one, this one's starting to feel a bit sassier now on the edge. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I knew something wasn't right about the first set of eyes. Something was telling me it was off. Like it wasn't giving the feeling like that kind of like malicious and not malicious intent as in like evil. We're talking just like she's ready to shit talk you. Wait. My gosh. Do I wanna do solid color? Like no, I'm like double triple thinking. Okay, let's actually just give her like one eyelash, for simplicity's sake. Kind of gives her this like edge feeling, kinda. I don't know if I worded that properly, but then she has her. I want to give her like small eyebrows. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, we can go with this set of eyes for her. Ooh, yeah, it's giving her like a kind of like mysterious, like mysterious type feeling. Oh, thank you. Goblin Gang Gaming. Wait, that's such a fire. Thank you so much, Shadow Dad. Truly came in clutch. Thanks for stopping by. Give that. It's not a bird. It's a hypno, like the Pokemon. We are. I'm rendering this version like okay for fucking context for you. So I made this sketch in 2023. I showed it off a bit earlier along with some other Pokemon girls that I never fucking brought the light of day and shit. And for fun, we are doing a full rendered version of her. So that's what we're doing. That's what we up to. Hello. We're getting a puppy. What kind? What breed? I'll give that hypno. Yeah. And that's the idea. Hell yeah. Definitely, definitely. You already know. Okay, I realize that I kind of want to push the bangs a bit up just so we don't cover those very mysterious eyes of hers. What the? Yeah, that's a big dog. What Saint Bernard? Damn. What? The redraw? Wait, how long is stream today? I don't fucking know. It's my birthday. It's like 4 a.m. right now. I guess like right after this drawing, we'll call it a day since this is like the full drawing. I spent most of the stream just kind of yapping with everyone on God. Uh, that's like lots of shit happened. Fucking self realizations, self reflection, showing my progress as an artist. That shit was crazy. No, but like, it's funny. It's funny. It was funny. And then fucking Wi-Fi farted. We had to do a re-live, but that's fine. I don't really mind. Oh, big dog. I only have like two small dogs, one fluffy one and one heavy as fuck one. That's the bulldog, obviously. Ooh, wait. In case. Okay, you know what? I think it was a good idea that we're doing like the solid lines. I should have. I was contemplating wanting to do the low opacity lines for the like the sake of it feeling a bit softer. But then I was like, wait, this kind of eats though. Who's my favorite Splatoon idol? Pearl. my goat. I love Marina and Pearl. I have plushies of them. Yes, Berlina. Yes. I love them so much. They're basically canon. I am not. No room for argument. It's true. They're already married to me. Like every time I see them, I was like, oh, that's Pearl, and that's Pearl's wife. They're so fucking cute. Oh wow, that, huh? We only did like part of the head, and I really like how it's looking. Goddamn. Excuse me. Oh, you did? Oh, we a baby. What? Oh, they're all eepy. Wait, that's so cute, Jolene. What? What? A baby. My God. I'm just like looking at the preview of the line so far. I'm like, damn. I love how this looks so far. You know what? Maybe fucking rendering Sono after keeping her locked in the work in progress vault for like 2 years was the right choice, guys. She's absolutely gorgeous. Wow, this line art looks so yummy. Holy shit. Like, damn. I I would like, if I bit that, like if I bit my line art, it would like, you know, like when you snap chocolate, when you bite like chocolate, you know, like the, yeah, you know, like when you the bar of chocolate, like when you bite and you exactly like crack, like snap the whole piece off. I feel like that's what it's gonna feel like if I bit my line art, like the satisfying like snap of the, like, ooh, oh, that sounds yummy. I'm hungry. Okay, wait, focus. Sorry. My bad. My fault. Oh, she's so cute. I feel like I might have to give her glasses a different color. I'll think about it. Because I'm looking at this a bit. And because we're using such like bold lines, it might not be seen, which worries me a little. But so far, I think we see it. I think it's seen. I can put this down a bit, like right there. Yeah, and then we just kind of erase here. Mm-hmm. Wait, actually, can just tilt it a bit. Oh no. No, it was fine already. Whoops. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry, part two. Feel like hmm. Yeah, we can't see the glasses much. I think I'll have to work on it. Like maybe when we line it, I have to what's this? Color in the glasses differently. So I'm gonna keep it separated here. I won't merge it. So later on, we could what's this? Uh, we could like fix that up, separate it, because right now, as you could see, even though it's obvious that she's wearing glasses, it's kind of like melting into the design, methinks. So okay, now we draw the fur over their hunkers. What kind of job would she have? I think like I think she I don't like picture her having like a permanent job. I think she'd be doing like a bunch just because she could. Like she probably would be a personal assistant, probably. knowing what she could fucking get away with. Cause I don't I like to think that since she's sassy, she knows what she's capable of, you know, being a psychic, hypnosis and shit. Or just any jobs that involve like talking or socializing. She could also like work at a bar maybe just to reel in customers just cuz she can. Feel like she'd be capable of doing that. Like I feel like because you know she's sassy, she's very like I like to think she's kind of what's this? She's very sly, she's very clever. Like she knows what she wants. God, I love drawing hands so much. I'm gonna do the coin on a separate layer. Maybe. It's because I want to render that out differently. Yeah, she looked. Oh wow. I every time I zoom out, like, I think of wanting to bite into my line art. I need to get myself a muzzle for me. But putting that as a personal reminder. Next thing I know, while I'm drawing on stream, I fucking take a bite out of my canvas. Yeah, no, let's keep it like that. Excuse me. Oh shit. do. Oh shit! I was on the eraser. Whoa, sorry. Gotta get like the curvature here just right. Yeah, the curve. Since like the first resting on top of it, I need to get it nice and smooth. Like n- not like what's this? In a sense that you can feel like the weight, you know. Yeah, I'll adjust that a bit more later, but something like that. Yeah, me too. Same, same. Me and you both, bitch. Goddamn. Felt. Yeah, and then we can connect it here, and that looks really good. Real shit, Jolene, you're right. You're right. That's us. Us holding hands. Is willingly taking fucking psychic to the face. I really enjoy like whenever I'm doing like line weight on body shapes the most, mainly because when people like I know you can simplify body shapes a lot, and wow, I zoomed out and I'm kind of mesmerized at my work. Wait, focus. Okay, but uh, what's this? One of my favorite things about like doing line weight on body types is that what's this? You can emphasize the kind of like softness or roughness depending on how you want to line things. So right now, because I'm thinking that Sono's like very soft feeling. Like she isn't exactly like fit. Uh, I want her to be like kind of curvy ish. Like that's why I wanted to emphasize like she's not like toned or anything. She's very like round here. So with a bit of like using lines, because like look, if I just kept the line like this but I didn't like clean it up, the line weight looks kind of like you know. But if I what's this, so let's say what's this, um but if I like erase here just a little bit, you can feel like the kind of weight on her, like the kind of like softness on her body that we get to feel with just a little bit of change in the line weight. So if you feel like your lines are off, you can do the thing I do and just kind of carve out the shapes, and you get like a whole different feeling of the lines. That which is why I adore, like I enjoy using a very thick brush, because what's this? I love emphasizing things when I carve them out. So that's why whenever I draw, depending on my brush, I'd really just kind of like carving out the shapes. See, we get like the feeling like, oh, okay, so it's more flesh there, less flesh there. The flesh is kind of getting squished here, stretched there, etc. But of course, everyone has their own preferences. Some people would love to manually do line weight on a thin brush. So, example, if I used my super thin brush right here, this one, and if I used it to line manually, so let's say I start like this, right? But of course, you can also just manually carve out that shape if you want to, like so. But I just prefer the other way where I'm just erasing instead of what's this? Because the way my eyes are working when I'm on a piece is that the moment I start lining something, I'm already considering the type of material I'm lining. Is it soft? Is it hard? Uh, are the edges supposed to feel like this? Is it supposed to feel like that? See, even with a thin brush, I manually put the line weight where I want it to be. So it doesn't really matter what kind of pen. It's kind of just preference. I'm enjoyer of the thick line weight, like thick pen, blah blah blah. Uh, what's this? But occasionally I do use a what's this? Thin brush. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the greeting. It's all up to preference. It's all up to preference. That's why, like, if we look back, right? If we look back on my other pieces, right? You'd see sometimes that uh, I'd use thin lines, like here in this Gamzee. I'd use my thin pen for it. Or like thick lines, like this Denji here. I use a thin one. Thank you. um, for this commission, I used thinner lines. I didn't really have a reason. I just thought it would be nice. It's not like my usual, but it's still something. And then like the next commission, the one we did yesterday, my line work was more like it was thicker here because this the character kind of gave me this like a very cartoony type feel, and this is the line work you usually see me do because I just really enjoy cleaning stuff up. Same with the Leafeon from yesterday. I did the same thing where I was just kind of carving shit out, blah blah blah. Uh, yeah, most things where I have like issues with stuff like here, I did the same technique on a Squirrel Girl, like her tummy, as you could see. I used the line weight to emphasize that she has a bit of like fat there. Or you can like it's like bulging out of her shorts. Very very cute. Um, and then for a different body type, so like let's say like a Sneasler here, I did use the same like thick brush. I think I used the brush here I use is a bit like thinner because my usual brush is about like 18 pixels thick. This one is I think around like 12, so like something something. Uh, but like as you can see, for this one I did do a carving method, and by the torso area because like I like to think that Sneeze there's more lean because she's built for climbing, so she has to be very like lightweight and also quite strong. So what's this? I gave her like I carved her torso a bit like thinner, kind of like lean, not too heavy though. Something like that. Like on other characters, I like this Dusclops. Like I still really love this Dusclops. I made this for Jolene. Uh, so this was a Dusclops, which Dusclops is one of my favorite Pokemon. So this was really fun to design. I wanted to include the niches of Dusclops without it being like too in your face. So some of the design points here I put, for one, I did want, like, she's a Dusclops witch. So I wanted to, one, obviously make her dress out of the bandages. The skirt, like, you could see it, like, flare out at the end. Like, kind of like how the cloth at the end of Dusclops' legs kind of drag out. So I made the skirt drag out like that, like the bandages at the end. So to reference the feet. And then, what's this? Her twin tails reference the little scarves, like the scarf pieces of Dusclops at the back, if you see that. Uh, her bangs are meant to be like the mouth of Dusclops, hence why her mouth is not like seen there. And the top of her hat is the same as the top of Dusclops' head. So those little things I like to put. And I used my usual thick brush here to emphasize like curves, so you could see like I kind of like how it thins out over here. How like I thin stuff out if the bandages get too close to each other, or if the bangs are too close to each other, etc. The little things, very very little things. Uh, yeah. So like, I like to line differently. So sometimes I like to do what I call solid line art. So solid line art is kind of like what we're doing currently, where I'm lining at like full opacity, right? So full opacity means, it means what it means, literally fucking full opacity. But sometimes I like to line with less opacity to give this kind of like, to make the piece feel softer. And an example of that, so these are solid line art. So as you can see, very solid color. Same with this one, super solid. Same with that one, extra solid. An example of like a piece I did here that was using the softer. Is it this one? No. Is it? Oh, here. Okay. So here, as you could see, this one isn't solid line art. I did the line work. As you could see, the opacity is just kind of cut, which made voltage here feel all the more softer, very like lightweight. I like using sorry. I like using the kind of like softer line art to, if I want the piece to feel softer, if I want more focus on the color than the shapes. This one is also that liner, but again, I didn't color this one. I don't know when I'm gonna fucking finish a Shaco piece. I had this like shit post here for a while. This was too much effort on the shit post, on God. But as you could see, it's not solid either. I was just kind of like cutting a lot. And yes, it's supposed to reference that one goddamn painting. Okay, this is like Shaco clone, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, here. What the fuck? Yeah, here you could see low opacity, not solid line art. Cause I was trying to emphasize, but again, it all depends on you, on how you want a piece to be. If it's a reference piece, if it's a showcase, whatever, like your line work will also affect the full outcome of your piece. Because some artists would rather focus on like less in line work, fine, that's okay. Do more coloring. Other artists, line work, less coloring. It's all up to an artist's preference, but in the end of the, like at the end of the day, depending on the technique you use for both your line work and your coloring technique, would change the outcome of your piece drastically. Um, so, again, it's more like how an artist would want to express themselves on a piece. So, like, always have fun experimenting. So, just to simplify things for everyone, when you're working on a piece, after the draft, you do the line work. Or what's this? Some artists would also want to do the coloring first, settle all the values and shit, and then line work after. It's a different method for everyone. But just always think about how you want to do like the line work and the coloring and stuff like that. Sorry, went on a tangent, but you get the idea. Everything's a bit different for everyone. Anyway, back to Sono. Thank you for stopping by, Julius. Oh, rest well. Yeah, I kind of like just like dumping information, like little tidbits like that. I guess cause like not a lot of like new artists get to hear that. Disclaimer though, I am not a teacher. I am simply stating what I know from experience. I am in no means a professional or a licensed artist. I am an artist for sure. Professional, I don't know. But uh I've definitely been doing art for more than a decade. 2 decades actually. But it's only now I ever like get to discuss about it with an audience. Cause what's this? I don't think I'm that good of a teacher. I don't mind being an like help like guiding a bit though. Like often I'd get like questions from either Zimli or Jolene or other artist friends about this and that. Excuse me. Which I don't mind. I like helping out some friends, and like that's what I like doing during streams as well, especially when I'm working on a comm. Someone asks a question, and I try my best to entertain, even though I'm like horrible with words. I do my best at explaining when I have visuals. Hence, why when I explain shit, I whiteboard that a lot. Oh, that looks weird. Wait. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I guess it's because, like, you know, since, like, the internet and stuff, and a lot of artists getting on the internet, uh, they don't really have a space to, like, learn, I guess. And especially that I understand that it is a bit difficult. Not every artist is like, there's not a lot of sources, or it's hard for artists to pick a source. That's usually the issue. Now that I think about it, like, it's always, who do I listen to? Where can I learn? Right? That's usually the question I notice when like a friend of mine gets into art and they want to know, and I look at them and I just like, what do you mean, where do you learn? The simple answer is, you learn to draw when you draw, when you make yourself make things. It doesn't just have to be drawing that makes you learn, because if you, like, I know there are visual learners, there are people who like to listen, but when it comes to art, you see, there is no rule or proper steps to learning how to make something. Like, yes, there are the usual, like, like the basics. There will always be basics, but actually creating something that you want to do will always be in your preference. So there's no right person to listen to. Of course, if they're morally bad, then I guess, that's up to your morals as well. If you wish to follow in the footsteps of the person you want to listen to. But when it comes to making art, the whole reason why I'm okay with just giving out information is simply because I want to. And in hopes I can help others. But I also like to speak out loud because I'm also trying to listen to myself because, like I've explained a bit earlier during that whole little ramble thing while we were doing a bit little reflection about how far I've gone with character designing and the whole process of making uh, characters and projects and stories and overall, like, what's this? Overall learning what I want. That's when I realized what's this? If you become so hell bent on wanting to make something good, you forget what you like. Holy shit, that's kind of fire. But on God, oh man, there goes my professionalism. Sorry guys, but like on God, like during that whole thing, that whole mess that who I used to be like back then when my boyfriend was helping me like figure out what I liked, what I wanted to make, and shit like that. And then we went like it went through all the self realization, actualization process and stuff like that. That's when I realized what's this that I do actually like stuff, and I was just kind of pressured by being good or making things that people already liked. And I thought that was my limit. So don't limit yourself to like just making art because other people like says it's good. Do you think it's good? Stuff like that. I went on a fucking ramble. I'm drawing like a sexy hypno and I sorry. Okay, let me look at the coin again. Oh, it's just a black string. Huh, I thought I had to color in the string too. Well, oh, I'm glad you do. Oh my god, Skirb. Hey, listen, okay? Let me give you context. Wait, okay, let me fucking give you context here. So, like, uh, what's this? So, earlier, while we were going through, like, when I was rambling through and I was showing, like, some old Pokemon stuff that I've never fucking finalized. So, I remembered I had, like, wait, actually, why am I fucking explaining? I have the sketch right here. So, I had the sketch from 2023. So that's like 2 years ago of this hypno girl that I just kind of kept as a sketch. Her name is Sono. And yeah, I showed it, and then everyone, like a couple of people really liked her. So like, okay, I guess we're doing a render of her. So here's my hypno girl, Squidward. Man, shut the fuck up. You and your random comments, Scurb. I'm gonna oust your ass on stream, I swear to God. Everyone's a critic. Do Squilliam next. You do Squilliam. I'm not doing Squilliam. Shit. ask William is Bashar. Is she holding a Beyblade? No. Um. My God. Oh, Skirb. Were you here when I was like like uh what's this? Oh shit. Wait. Were you listening in earlier when somebody asked uh does my boyfriend know about me like thirsting over anime characters? Were you there? With those curves, does she really need that coin? Hypno. My God. I already answered. Read the chat. Oh. Okay, but someone was asking that, and then I said, I tell you anyway. Like when we talk about what's this anime characters who are sexy. Oh yeah, there you go. Hey. Okay, bro. What the fuck? Why are you saying it like that? What the fuck? You're so mean. He does that all the time. Fucking this guy. I swear to God. Now draw her getting an education. I think she's already educated. We were actually talking about like what kind of job she'd have a bit earlier. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I spent so long on the coin. Okay, we'll keep that on a separate layer. Oh, cute. Wow, that was quick. She's so cute. What the fuck? I'm really liking how she looks like too. Like, what's this? Having glasses don't mean she has an education. Well, we can say she has an education. Okay, we can say that. Okay, so now we do like the one in the background. So as usual, I'll start with her eyes. Yeah, I want to keep the like kind of relaxed feel she has. Very big fan of like the solid black eyes. Oh shit! Right, separate layer. I do want to change this up though. Why the fuck would you ask me that question? Scurb? Bro? See, that's what Brawl does to you. How long were you guys playing for? The fuck? Enough time? By enough time, you mean how long? Of course. My gosh. She's so cute. Look how relaxed she looks. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, it's a bit messy, but again, that's because I haven't carved this bitch out yet. With a bit of carving, you know. Doot, 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 doot. Yes, so cute. Let's adjust this a bit. I kind of want this spike to be a bit bigger. Do, 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 do. Whew. Okay, I think it's the line art progress. The whole reason why I'm so like I'm taking a bit. I feel like the coloring process is gonna be like really easy, mainly because she doesn't really have much colors on her. Either way, I'm having fun because it looks really good. Even though we did this out of impulse, I wasn't supposed to do a full drawing today, but I mean tonight specifically. But I really, 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 really like how this looks. So maybe bringing out Sono from the vaults was a great idea. Oh, well, what's happening in the chat? Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I was locked in. Sorry. Whew. Excuse me. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Every time I don't carve something at first, it looks like womp womp. And then when I carve something, that's when it looks like yum! God damn! Holy. Shit. Okay, I almost forgot about her glasses again. We gotta, we gotta put that. Uh, hmm. Adjusting. Okay, then we just adjust it again. And with a little bit of eraser magic. There we go. Very big. Very big round glasses. We'll put that there first. Hmm. Okay, I don't know if I want to keep a hand here anymore on the sketch. I think, like, it's kind of overloading it. Uh, but then again, it's kind of very, like, sassy. Maybe I could just change the gesture. Um, yeah, okay, yeah, that's okay, that's fine. And just carve it out like usual. Usually if I don't like if I don't seem to like how it goes, you know, the usual shit, we carve it out until it looks how I please, because I understand like the shape. Yeah, there's a thing you know you get used to when you start understanding shapes, and it just comes like naturally to you once you see it. Oh, then it starts looking like really fucking good. Yeah, I think I can put like a part of the sweater cloth here. So she looks all like cozy. Okay. Then from here, I guess this is where we add like the extra detailing of the sweater. This is where the keyhole portion comes into play. I don't want it to be like too big of a keyhole. I think just settle. Hmm. Okay, I'm looking at this more and I'm not finding the proportions very appealing. Maybe if I flip the canvas, I will. Okay, I see it. Hmm. Maybe if I lower this, adjust the torso a bit. Cause I'm trying to see it more zoomed in a sense. So if that's the case, it should own like this is the shoulders then. But then, hmm, I guess I could leave it at this. Just something subtle. I am not trying to have that pushed out too much cause I don't want to overload it. I just like the idea that she is wearing a sweater. Then we can adjust the outline here so the background drawing feels a bit thicker. Because right now it doesn't. Okay, so quick hand stretch because jeez, locked in for a moment. Okay, wait, let me save that. Let me double check the fuck. Hang on. Let me fix some things. Oh wow. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. I was double checking a thing. Okay, so now that all the general details are done, one more thing I want to do um, just for the sake of details, I guess, is adding some more of the hemlines, if that's what it's called. I forgot what it's called. Sorry, guys. On her outfit. So I'm making another layer. So this is what I mean by adding like the little things. So just to make the sweater feel like a sweater, we're gonna add like the extra lines, clean it up, all that shit. Fark. Yeah, my hand isn't like super steady right now because it is 5. And I have to be up later because I'm gonna have guests. But I wanted I wanted this dream for my birthday. But that's okay. But the whole like the fact that I'm drawing like a character that I haven't fucking that I kept as a draft and that we're drawing because my friends liked her, you guys liked her, so why not? Just for the fun, for funsies. Another Pokemon girl. Oof. Okay, so that's the first hem part done. Then, it's not a sweater without like these lines here. I'll try not to put too much so I don't like overload myself with having to shade all that shit in. Like that, yeah. Just something simple. And then, I'll just clean it up. Yeah. Really, really simple. Um, and then for the sleeves, so if you look at IRL sweaters or if you have a sweater and you take a look, there will always be lines on the sleeves. So that's what references. Like references and references. Always take note. Okay, now that I'm looking here. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Am I supposed to go this way? This way? Uh. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We ball up in this bitch. If it looks good, it looks good. Wow. What a nice sweater. It's always the lines that kind of emphasize like roundness or shapes, which is why which is why sweaters tend to be very appealing for chest heavy characters or if you want to emphasize characters curvature. But again, when doing small details like this, very, very friendly reminder to do it on a separate layer. So you don't accidentally, fumble the rest of your line art, just some, line art safety, quote unquote safety. If you don't, like, I know there are some artists in particular who like to keep their line art clean or like to keep their line art really messy. If they feel bold. Oh, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, sorry I'm not glancing down at the chat too much. Again, it's like 5:13 in the morning and I'm impulsively uh, drawing Sono, putting much effort into her. She's very cute. Okay, now that I'm happy with all of this, Uh, Thank you. And now that I'm happy with all of this, here is the final line art for Sono, and we will quickly color her in because I don't think she has much colors really. Um, Let me just fix this because I kind of want this to be thicker now that I'm looking at it. There we go. Now it's done. Now we get to do the coloring. And I don't want to color her too complex since this is kind of a reference piece technically. Um, Therefore, we will speed this up in a sense. I think I will put the like both glasses layers together here. We will put um, these two layers together just to simplify it along with the eyes. Therefore, we have like less layers to manage. And especially because I'm already quite confident with how everything looks. Therefore, I'm confidently like merging all this shit. Uh, therefore, let's check out the before and after so far. So here is the before 2023 Sono with the very thin sketch line art, never rendered, and now 2025 Sono. Here's how she looks like in the full current line art rendition. And she looks gorgeous. I'm pretty happy about how this looks like so far. Okay. I do want to make this a bit thicker. The line, I mean, she's already thick enough, guys. Before someone like spews something there. I feel it. I feel it. Hold your horses. The piece isn't done yet. Okay, Jolene, I get it. I get it, Jolene. Okay, let's start coloring her. So she's just a regular hypno. She's not a shiny or anything. So her main color will be this kind of like a golden yellow, somewhere here really, like this dandelion yellow. Yeah, something like this. Uh, yeah, I think the shade is fine. Okay, so usually when it comes to bright colors, once again, I will, uh, you know, turn it negative first, just so I could see, make sure it fills up everything I want it to fill up. Nobody say anything. Um, like so. There we go. Then I can double, triple check everything. Jolene. Jolene, it's 5 a.m., Jolene. Please. Fucking waking up my demons. That if she needs a leash, I need a muzzle. Like, let's be for real. I'm matching with her. Like, my god. Okay, here we go. So that's a flat color yellow. And we need... Okay, we're gonna need like a brown, a nice brown for the ears. Thankfully, I had this prepared. Okay. Uh... Okay, Jolie. Actually, wait, I do... Okay, we do have a picture of Jolene with a leash. Hold up, here it is. Yep. Is this you? Yeah, it's you. I know it is. Ah. Yeah, and then what's this? My picture's like the Yagi like chained up and shit. That shit's funny. We just need a version of her with a muzzle. That would be so funny. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, if ever I get the chance to like sketch it, I'll sketch you with the leash and then Yagi with the muzzle. Okay, hang on. Is the silver? Okay, silver coin. Let's go with this shade. I do like this one. Very subtle, very simple. And for her sweater, ooh, what color do I want for her sweater? Okay, I'm thinking like blue maybe, like this shade, cause she's like, ooh wait, no 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 no. But then, hmm, let me think about it. Gray, no, beige. But she's already yellow. Yeah, let's just go with the cold color. Somewhere here. Yeah. Yup. Oops, I just realized that this one like line right here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely the blue color was a really good contrast. And last but not least, let's color in her fur. And we simply like fill that all black. Just realized that I kind of wanna sharpen this a bit, just a bit. There we go. And that's flats done with the glasses so you could have a look. Okay, time for some shading. As simple as I can. I'm not looking to. What's this? I'm not looking for this to be too heavy. Just like enough. I'm glad you like the glasses. I also really like the glasses. Big round glasses. Ooh. Oops. I need to flip the colors just so I could feel this. Because sometimes if a tone is too light on a light color, um, the fill recognizes it as also light, therefore, yeah, it doesn't fill properly. We're keeping this like shaded for now. But I will, what's this? Color her eyes white. Oh wait, no, I'd kind of prefer it not shaded. Whew. And this underside is definitely in the shadow. Keeping the shading as simple as possible, I think. I don't know. Just kind of want to keep that feeling. Yeah. Well, she's so cute. Like, she's actually really, really cute. Okay, now the usual highlights. Okay, pause. You know what? I'm doing solid again. I don't know why. Should just be doing solid for her. Okay, but for the body highlights, this is where I want to do soft. It's like when I'm looking at the photos of Hypno, like on the references, it seems like its body looks like it's made of gold. So I think I'd like to show that off a little. Like just very subtly. I don't I don't know if I wanna fully commit to it. Just like a little, I guess. It's enough. Because I know it's also like fur. I think she just has like a. What's this? I think she just has like a shiny coat. But you know, you got it. You got it. No, it's not that I'm exhausted, it's that I'm fucking locked in. Oh my lord. I'm so used to staying up like way later. Like, you have no idea. Okay, maybe Jolene does, but that's just because, like, she's crazy like that. My god. Okay. Okay. So I forgot about this ear here. Very shrimple fix. And this, right. This one, I guess I could color softer. Softer, yeah. Usually that just means, you know, adding one of those extra opacity, blah blah blah, whatever. The thing I did for Leafeon to make her look a bit soft. A bit. From yesterday. My art is so. Thank you! I'm glad you think so. Okay, so since her arms here are, you know, blocked out, we might as well shade that in, no problem. Okay, but her chest here. Bitch, did I not use an eraser? Oh, well, that's embarrassing. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. So, here is, like, so far. So we can, what's cool about, like, having seams here, seams, I think, yeah, is that when you shade seams, you can connect it with shadows, so it gets, like, that kind of, like, the 3D-ish feel to it, type shit. Yeah, you know what I mean, I think. Yeah, if you let's just have shadows and you trace along like the seams like this, you create a kind of like 3D-esque, like not really 3D in a sense where it's, you know, popping out of the screen like whoa, but like it kind of gives off that the seam has, you know, it's a fucking seam. Does that make sense? Like, the shadows will emphasize that it is a seam and not simply a line you put there for it to be a line, kind of thing. It's kind of like, you know, shading hair. Yeah, in a sense. It's kind of like when you shade a tuft of hair to make it look round. You could do it with the seams, connect the shadow, blah blah blah, etc. So I'm gonna do the thing I did again with Leafeon and do another layer with the same shade, but put down the opacity so we can get like a nice soft feel. If my hand could kindly cooperate with me. Just on like these parts, just to show off like the sweater's kind of like soft. Yeah, now it looks just a bit softer. And then we have to connect the funny seams here that I did. Okay. There, now the sweater looks like super duper soft. And we only just like added that shading. Wow. And I do want to put highlights, of course. Somewhere like here. Just there. And I think on this seam. No, never mind. Just the seam here then. Yoink. And I guess up here. Yeah, and then we just kind of clean it up more. Yeah, and then we just put down the opacity slightly because we will put one more, just one more. Yeah, I don't want to think too much about it. Okay, now next thing to shade the coin, but this one I don't need to think too much really. I just want to put the highlight, the shadow, something like here. Metal, you know. Ta-da, done. Okay, next. Last but not least, the fur. Okay, so the fur, I usually just kind of pick a gray I like, something here, but I would push it to the blue, since the piece has this, this gorgeous kind of like teal over there, so we might as well use teal for her fur. And I already accidentally used the dropper, my bad. Okay. So we're just gonna, I might not do the double shading on the fur mainly because, what's this? This one is like the simpler full body, I guess. So it's just a choice. Woman, indeed. I love women. Think harder or work smarter? It's a little bit of both. When it comes to comms, though, I'm always doing work smarter. Since this one's more of a personal piece for funsies, for birthday, etc. Yeah. Okay, I think I will impulsively add like the second shading here just to emphasize the first softness. Since she is quite cutie. Like so. Not too heavy, not too blah blah blah, you know. Cute. Hang on. I just realized. I forgot the fur at her back. Okay, okay. I was so invested in how it looked like I forgot the fur at her back. It's okay. It's okay. Can work on it. Like this fur here. Yep. Phew. My gosh. I knew something felt like I knew we were missing something. Okay. For that, we just, do the usual shit. Invert, boogs, and now we have that. And then we just take our darkest shade and we like, poof, done. Easy. Winner loves a winner. Yeah! Let's fucking go. Let's get it, ladies. Okay, so here is the full piece so far. We're almost done. And it's my favorite part, coloring the lines to make everything all like delicious. I mean, it already looks fucking delicious, but we're gonna make it even more delicious, is what I meant. So, okay, like I mentioned earlier, I separated the layers for the glasses mainly because I feel like it obscured in the line art. So the way we're gonna deal with this is that we will color the glasses separately, which is why I separated her glasses from the line art. The coin is separated just because it's a material item. I feel like I would like to shade that in differently. And yeah, the rest is just the rest. So first and foremost, we take the darkest color here, so which is this dark blue. We push it down just a little bit, and this is gonna be our new line art color. Like so. I double check if I don't like it. Blah blah blah. If I don't like it, I make it a bit more intense. Blah 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 blah. It's a very subtle thing, but it changes the whole vibe of the piece. So I'll just keep adjusting as I go, see what I like. So I'm kind of liking this one better. Let's see how it looks like on the eyes. Whoosh, whoosh. There we go. Now the piece feels a bit more softer with just me like, doing one simple thing. So what's this? With that, the next thing I would like to do is go. Wait, I just realized. I forgot this. Okay, now sometimes if something is like some material is really bright in color, you've seen me done this before in the previous streams. But if something is in lighter color, I'd like to keep this one light also, just to emphasize like the softness. So let me just adjust a bit of the color. There we go. Hey Phil, thanks. How do you only color the line art and not the background? Well, there are two methods to coloring line art, or coloring, in the specific shape or layer. So currently what I'm doing is called a clipping layer. You can find this in any program specific, but this one is a simple version. So this is called your clipping layer. Your clipping layer, basically, if you put it above or below, depending on the program, you clip it, like this button right here that I'm hovering over. If you press the clipping layer, like so, like clip here, clipping, the color will stay to the layer you're referencing. So currently, the layer referenced is my line art. Therefore, I can only draw over the line art, like so. Now, the other method of doing this is called a alpha lock. Alpha lock does the same thing. Some artists like to use this to overpaint if they want to retain the shape but don't like how it's shaded. It does the same thing as clipping layer, but instead you cannot move it anymore and it stays referenced to the said layer. So example, if I press the alpha lock layer, like so, alpha lock, uh, I will still color over the line art, like so. So alpha lock does that, the same thing as clipping, but the difference is it becomes one with the layer immediately and you can't move it around, etc. But with clipping is a whole separate layer. So what clipping does for you is that you can still move this. See, I can still move this around the canvas. So let's say I don't want it here, maybe I want it here, maybe I want it there, etc. And another thing you could do with clipping is adjust the opacity. So that's something you can't do with alpha lock. So alpha lock, you use alpha lock if you're already confident with how you want to render on the layer. But if you want to change things still, like you're unsure, you're just putting shit down, use clipping. I hope that helps. So here we get to fluffy, the fluffy part. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope that helps. So here, as you could see, the fur is a bit fluffy, but I do want to adjust this more. So this is what alpha lock is for, guys. So here I'm using alpha lock on my clipping layer. What does that mean? That means I can only color, like I can only color within the area that on like that's on the layer, right? So as you can see with alpha lock, even if I try to press anywhere else, I cannot color. I cannot color any of that. Blah blah blah. Now with alpha lock, that means I can only color on the layer. So here, as you could see, I can't color on the body even though I'm referencing the below layer, but I can color on the part that I've already set it down. So that's what alpha lock is for. So if I want to adjust this a bit more, blah blah blah, that's what it's for. See? The more you know. So currently I'm adjust, like I added a bit more to the top part because just to give it more depth, so on and so forth. So here you could see the difference before and after of what that looks like. Cool and cool. Alpha lock also helps you blend shit. So let's say uh, I want to blend this, but I don't want it to bleed onto the other part. So with alpha lock, I can blend that in very smoothly, like so. Cool. Okay. So another thing cool about clipping. So let's say, okay, I colored the fur in, right? I colored the lines of the fur. What if I want to color the rest? No problem. Clipping layer, add that below or above, depending on your program. Sometimes it's above, sometimes it's below. And let's say we're gonna go color in her body now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the color I want to. And because it's below our current, thing, now I'm simply coloring under. See? And if I, move that up, it will be over the fur we colored now. It below, and it's all nice and dandy. It's not that you weren't ignoring, like, it's not that you were ignoring them. It was simply you didn't know what's this, how to, like, where to use them. Like, it's normal to not touch them if you don't know where to use them. But after, seeing how they work, you'll eventually find a way to use them. Okay, we'll color in that coin later. Okay, for the ears, I actually want to just color this in. Gives it like a smoother feeling, like so. We can do it on the other side too. Oh, there's a thing I didn't fill. Whoops. There we go. I'm happy to help. So, my friends who also get like start like digital art ask me questions, and again, I'm always open to handing out information on stream. Cause art is fun. Why the fuck? Art is fun. It's supposed to be fun. Well, she's looking gorgeous. Okay. Now we continue here. I kind of want to put this down. Reason, we're gonna be going over her face. I kind of don't want to obscure this too much. Excuse me. Okay, let's put this down a bit. Actually, wait, can I get away with making this brighter? I'm like squinting my eyes to look at the values. Yeah, I think I can. Okay, so I can now merge this confidently. Gorgeous. Then I'm gonna go ahead and adjust more colors here. Thank you. So usually for things like this, I will not like go over the shading, I think. Or wait, can I? Can I? Ah, yes, I can. Sometimes the colors don't mix, and it just happens. But in the rare case it looks fine, then I'll go ham. Yeah, that makes it look all the more softer. We'll just put down the opacity slightly and fix some shit. So I realized, why are you like this? And over here, I noticed. Let's merge that. Okay, so almost done. We gotta color in the coin. Because I'm kind of confident. Procreate? I've tried it on a friend's iPad while we were out at a cafe. It's pretty fun. Yeah, we can use like the line art here to emphasize that the coin is nice and shiny. Magic of coloring line art. Yeah, the PC version is paid. This one, that's what I'm using. Okay, I realized that we forgot to color in her face, so let's go ahead and do that. So I want to keep the eyes black for sure. It gives her this kind of like that mysterious vibe to her. Like she's already kind of like stoic looking. She's so cute though. Like we haven't even put on her glasses yet, guys. No, let's keep the eyebrows black. I was thinking about it for a moment. I was like, nah. She def know what's going on. Yeah, for sure. I feel like she'd be the type of character that would, no? I mean, she's a psychic type. Okay. Now for the glasses. So, hoof glasses. So, this is what I said we'd be having some trouble with. And I was right. But that's fine. We'll make it work. So, first of all, we're going to go ahead and color in the glasses. We are going to go blend this in like so. Okay. Now that it's all blend in and stuff, we can do this. Or wait, do I want to do that? I kind of don't want to use airbrush here since we're using very like solid coloring. Wait, what if I make it blue? Oh, thoughts. Do you want her to have black glasses, blue glasses? Big thinking, big thinking. It's like I'm looking at the blue glasses. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We can keep her with the blue glasses then. Blue glasses it is. So let's go do that. Yeah, it does contrast the yellow much, so I think that's good. Uh, we can definitely add some sort of highlights here. Like so. Yeah, does. Like I wouldn't mind the black glasses really, but it's not often I see characters with like colored glasses. I think like a blue one's kind of cute on her. Like look at her. Okay. So I can finally go ahead and merge these. I will make a folder instead. And let's do the background. You know, very simple, simple. Time check. It's fucking 6 a.m., guys. Holy. Not that I'm complaining. We drew a bad bitch. Why am I gonna be complaining? 6 a.m. drawing a bad bitch. I think that's kind of worth it. Okay, we'll do like the simple shrimple border here. And let's go ahead and equalize that. I'm drawing a bad bitch for my birthday. Real. All worth it for the baddies. So I decided to go with this dark blue. I think the dark blue is really pretty. Uh, I don't know if I wanna. What's this? Add a border. Yeah, no. Border good. I think blue suits her so well. I think it's because her main color is like yellow. If we chose a different color, it would be like too warm on her, methinks. No worry. I can cook something. Don't you worry. Do I plan on streaming more often? Oh, definitely. Since I do like um, teaching and stuff, it's fun, and it really helps with like clients. Okay, let's get this and whoops. Kind of wanna simplify this more, maybe. Yeah. See, I told her I know what I'm doing. Oh wait. Before that. Hi. Thank you so much. Yeah, we can add a bit more texture here. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna also take a like let's try this color. I'll see if I like it. Kind of like here maybe. I'm experimenting here. Then we can overlay it. Yes. Doing blending, the blending modes here helps with like colors a bit more. So if I didn't put a blending mode, the little hypnotic texture we got here in the background wouldn't be like all nice and pretty. Dodo camera colors, yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Same brain cell. And like, let me test some stuff out. Maybe I would like a different shade. Ooh, purple's nice too. Ooh, but the green looks good. I think, yeah, cause yellow, green, blue, that gorgeous complementary. As much as I love to like do this one, yeah. Okay, let's go with this one, and let's adjust this a bit more, and put that down. Yes. For this, I think I don't want to go overlay. Perhaps let's look at others. Screen, no. Multiply is absolutely not. Color dodge, nope. No, okay. Yeah, it's just gonna have to be like overlay or something. Ooh. Yeah, these options just help with like colors, if I like it or not. It's either this or this. This one, okay. Yeah, overlay wins anyway. Hang on, let me see what it looks like if I flip this. Yeah, no, this version here. Yes, Zimley, we're still live. We cooked the bad bitch, okay? Cook the bad bitch on the canvas. Okay. I'm triple looking here. I think I wanna zoom in on this, on the texture. Very gorgeous, really. Okay. Okay, I'm just taking a quick look if I want to fix anything. Yeah, and we'll just like put her name and stuff. Let me just whoopsie daisy. Watermark first and shit, and then we add her name because yeah, I don't wanna like overload this stuff with graphics. The As someone mentioned yesterday, the little bow was me writing my name. Okay. We just, liquefy to a best friend if I fucking. Wow. Amazing. Holy shit. Okay. Then I just fix stuff. Okay, then let's pick blue. This shade. And the stroke. We'll put it like here for safety. Safety, quote unquote. And then now for the fun part, more fucking graphics. So, text. We go ahead and pick one of my many, many fucking fonts. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot. like a lot because graphic design. Yeah, I'm a fucking multimedia student and shit. And yeah, if you see anything you like, feel free to go ahead and like download that for yourself if you want to use that on your own fucking pieces. I don't really care. I got no point in fucking hiding this. So, yeah, so you could see all the bunch of stuff I use on pieces. If I feel one of my favorite ones is this one, Stretch Pro. Let me explain to you why I like it. So, the reason why I really like Stretch Pro is because Stretch Pro not only has like this very gorgeous like text thing. So like, let's say I write my name like my name, right? But if you add e, it stretches the text, and that's super duper fire. So please use Stretch Pro. It's such a fun fucking font. So like yeah, it stretches the letter. See, stretch. So if we make sono, it becomes like this really long N. Yeah, I'm simply typing two N. See, S. Yeah, Stretch Pro is a very fun font. I recommend to use it on your graphics if you can, if you want to. No pressure. Yes, it's really cool. Okay, so I'm seeing what's nice for her. Oh, this one actually. It's like wavy and shit. Sono. Blah blah blah. Shit. I get my fonts from different sources. Actually, from my sister too. So, but yeah, the font is definitely one. If you want like a simple place to get it, you can get it there. Ooh, ooh, that's pretty. So yeah, you could see how I like lay stuff out. I think this is like one of the first pieces where you could see me just like, excuse me, laying shit out. Uh, Cause usually I just kind of hand write that bitch. This is the first time I think I'm what's this um using my graphic stuff. Okay, so Sono, her name is Sono, and let's put this down. I think. Okay, let hypno. Whoops. What? Sorry, spacing. Cute. But I think we should use a different fucking font. This one? No. Hmm. Oh. Oh, maybe. Maybe. But I don't like long, long thingy. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, this is nice. It's round. Very pretty. Now you guys know how I do this shit. Round just like her. Okay. Alright. I get it. We're trying to get like a kind of like sleepy. Okay, I don't want it to be like too much. I think right here is good. Yeah. See, graphic design. Graphic design and shit. And of course, Okay, what do we think about keeping her nature sassy? Are we still keeping her nature as sassy? Thoughts. Prayers, violent reactions. Nature. Are we keeping her sassy? Sassy. Whoops. The special one? Special attack ones, it's... What's this? Modest, mild, quiet, bashful, and rash. Yeah, I have fucking Bulbapedia on speed dial, guys. I love Pokemon. Um, Sassy is in special defense. But then, we're not really looking at like the stats thing. We're just going with what suits her because bad bitch, rah. Okay. But yeah, we got Hardy. Okay, she's definitely not lonely. There's brave, adamant, naughty, bold, docile. Okay, bold maybe. I'd like that. Relaxed, impish. I don't know. Lax, timid. Nah, she's not timid. Hasty, nah. Serious, no. Jolly, nah. Modest, absolutely not. Mild, quiet, bashful, rash. Calm, gentle, sassy, careful, quirky. Yeah, no, that's why I was also thinking. I'm not seeing sassy anymore. Um, she's. I feel like she's like relaxed, either like probably relaxed, right, or mild. Not modest. She feels like she's boring, like she's looking into her fucking soul. Modest. It's either bold or relaxed. Yeah, probably bold. I feel like she's a confident bitch. Like, look at her. Yeah, I think we can go for bold. Bold. And yeah, let's keep it in the corner. Or right here, actually. Because graphics. Yeah, exactly. She knows what's going on, exactly. Okay, we keep that there. And just for impulse, I do like this here. Just for impulse. Okay, here we go. And here she is! Sono! Finally rendered for 2025! My god. I could see the before and after. Here, let's pull this up. Before 2023 Sono over here. Have a look, see? 2023 Sono that was never brought to the light of day, was sketched once, put in my fucking files, never seen again. I brought her back for my birthday, and we decided to do a full reference sheet of her. And goddamn, did we cook? Like, we made a bad bitch, guys. We made a bad bitch. I guess she's everyone's girlfriend now. Holy. She She belongs to everyone here. She is our sweet, sweet Sono. Gorgeous. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad. I'm gonna go ahead and like save that. So here, uh, we did a bunch of stuff for my birthday. We did some chatting. Um, I drew my husband. I love Grimjow. Um, I drew one of Zim's characters. I really need to remember to send this to him later. And we drew that bitch, guys! Oh my god, this shit's so hype. Okay, I probably shouldn't be that noisy. It's like 6:20 in the morning. I don't fucking care. It's my birthday. Let's go! Let's fucking go. Holy shit. This is so fire. Oh my god. Yes. Wait, I'm actually so happy about this. The lines look yummy. Like the color blue, like the blue that we chose, looks so good. What? She's so fire. She's so cool. She's so cute. You know what? What? Okay, now I need like a fucking. We probably need like a hypno plushie in my room now. Cause I only have the drowsy one, like I said. I only have a drowsy plushie. Now we need a hypno so we can have like Sono here. Okay. Maybe I'll update you guys when I get a hypno. Yeah? And then we'll give her glasses. We'll give her glasses and then it's gonna be Sono. Oh my god. Wait. We'll give her a sweater too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. New plan. If I get like a commission or something, I'm gonna go ahead and get said hypno plushie from the fucking Pokemon Center. We dress her up. We dress her up. We'll put the outfit on Sono. Okay, I don't care what outfit we're going for. We're putting it on her. Oh my god. But anyway, so thank you. Thank you all for joining me for this birthday stream. I know I fucking said that this is gonna be quick, but I impulsively ended up drawing anyway because I fucking love drawing and I like talking. But, oh my god. Thank you guys so much for like chilling with me for like early morning birthday stream. It's around like 6 a.m. June 1 right now. I have guests in 7 hours, so I'll be sleeping for 7 hours. But but I had fun, you know. This is like my first stream where I'm actually like just celebrating a thing like personally. Like having fun drawing really. And I'm glad I had fun. And I'm glad I had fun with everyone. So thank you again. And once again, shout out to Mayo, my sister, for the intro and outro. And I'll see you guys next stream. But again, thank you all for the greetings and coming to watch and celebrate with me, even though like this wasn't like as grandeur or anything. I appreciate the company either way and the chats. Thank you so much. And see you guys next stream.